Hey, we climb to the 40s later this weekend, and sometimes those spring training days, temps are in the 40s. Of course, it won't feel much like baseball weather thereafter. The big story is the dip in our feels like temps. Wind chill values, again, approaching dangerous levels at the end of next week, Thursday and Friday, already first alert weather days. We will continue to bring you updates on this. Be sure to check back in with Jill Gilardi and Scott Gagliardi this weekend as we fine-tune the timing of when that Arctic air really arrives and where the winds will gust to. Milder by Sunday. We stay mainly dry over the next 7 days. Really no big chances for precip. Temperatures inland a couple degrees warmer than yesterday at this time. A little bit cooler along the shoreline. So we still see some big differences between temperatures, but perhaps not quite as large of a gap as what we saw last night. 13 in Salisbury right now, 21 in Chester and Groton. Our iCam view in Waterbury showing a little bit more in the way of, we can see the stars a little bit more easily, less in the way of cloud cover. Winds have gone calm. And here's our iCam view in Hartford looking north, or rather in Rocky Hill looking north to the Hartford skyline. And it's that combination of winds going calm, clear skies, and of course the snowpack letting temperatures again dip into the single digits inland, 10 to 15 along the shoreline. And it's not just us dealing with the snowpack. That goes all the way down the eastern seaboard. And right now there's a decaying front along the eastern seaboard too. Behind it, high pressure building in. Our eyes on this cold front here that's currently across the Midwest, because that is what will approach on Sunday and eventually move through. First alert futurecast showing the bright skies tomorrow, increasing cloudiness thereafter. Here's the front swinging through. As it passes, we could see some flurries. It becomes briefly breezy, but by Sunday afternoon, the sun returns, and that's really going to help to bump temperatures up. Wind really not much of an impact tomorrow. Sustained speeds 5 to 10 miles per hour, pretty similar to what we saw this afternoon. And with temperatures in the upper 20s and lower 30s, low 30s along the shoreline, while that's seasonably chilly for this time of year, it's still milder than what we've seen over the last several days, much more similar to today's weather compared to, say, Tuesday or Wednesday. On Sunday, here we are back to 40 degrees by 2 in the afternoon. Take note of the clearing skies, and then we get into the middle of next week and things become perhaps a bit more unsettled locally. By Tuesday, 9 p.m., our model comparison not showing much going on. The American model trying to show a storm system developing to our north. Let's fast forward to Wednesday evening, though. The European model showing rain showers, the American model showing some snow. So still some uncertainty surrounding that, but overall we are not expecting a very big impact from that Clipper system here on Wednesday. Certainly the bigger story is the return of the Arctic air behind it. Temperatures again dropping from the 40s for highs back down into the 20s for highs by the end of next week. Windy Thursday, breezy on Friday. That means those wind chill values at times perhaps dropping below zero. It'll be cold out there again. We have 1 week left to go in the month of January, and as it stands right now, believe it or not, our average temperature still running slightly above average, and then we'll dry, or rather we've been dry, and it doesn't look like we're going to add much precip to that tally as we get into the end of the month here.